Hi, my name is Ivan. I'm the Clinical Director at Process Psychology Center. Before I share my story, please like, share, and subscribe.
Hi Ivan, thank you so much for having us here in Process Psychology Center. So you are the first one that will be sharing more about mental health in conjunction of Mental Health Day, or as we would like to put it, Mental Health Month. We need your help to solve this big question of what is mental health?
Well, I would say it's psychological well-being. It's just our emotional status. So to me, mental health only means that.
How do we then discern what is sadness or deep sadness for some matter and depression?
So if you really want to differentiate the deep sadness and the depression, maybe you need to pay attention to the symptoms. If you if your sleep pattern changed, if your eating pattern changed, the appetite changed, if the energy level changed, or maybe what's that? If you are lack of motivation recently, or maybe you tend to isolate yourself. So those are symptoms of depression. So if you present those symptoms, yeah, maybe you are experiencing depressed feeling. Okay, but of course, I always believe people have the ability to regulate themselves. So once they are aware, okay, something is going wrong on me, I believe they have the ability to regulate themselves and just back to their normal life.
So you've been dealing with clients that are facing with depressed feelings or depression per se, and you also have dealt with someone who is close to you who is dealing with this challenge. So does that make it even harder for you? How does your role play out?
Okay, so maybe I can share with you, more about her experiences. Okay, according to my wife, she and her sister, hanging out in their room, and the phone rang. Their mom went out and picked up the phone, and a few seconds later, they heard, okay, the phone dropped. And when they went out, okay, mom dead. Wow, it's because of heart attack something. So at that time, I think her mom's sudden death caused damage. We call that unfinished business in our field. And in 2014, just like I told you, 2015, my wife had a very bad cold. She coughed a lot, and that triggers her because my wife started to believe she's going to die just because of her mom. Because when she coughed, she has a trouble breathing. Okay, and that somehow remind her brain, not her, but her brain. Okay, people can die easily. That unfinished business made my wife extremely anxious. Okay, so actually my wife has anxiety after that. I remember I kept telling her, "Oh, you are fine. You have there's no evidence showing you have heart issues. Okay, it's anxiety. It's anxiety." Well, the more you tell her, the more you will get rejected. Okay, so she refused to believe me. Okay, so I guess all the thing I can do is to be her husband, not her therapist. Okay, so I remember there's a time, I think I remember I was seeing a client, and after the session I got a call from my wife. She was at home that time, and she told me, I think I'm about to die. Would you mind to come back now? And I told her, okay, all right, I am on my way. Okay, and I went home. I came home, and I know I can't do anything for her as a therapist. So as a husband, what can I do? Okay, I can send her to the emergency room, and I let a doctor check her status. Well, I remember, there's a screen, a big screen, on the wall. There are numbers, And after examination, she explained to my wife, okay, you see, okay, your heartbeat rate is high. I think I remember it's like a 160, at least 150, 160. Okay, but the oxygen in your blood is normal. The blood pressure is normal. So basically, you are fine. Okay, and then that doctor asked one simple question: do you have anxiety? And just after that question, you can see on the screen, her heartbeat rate just dropped immediately. So if you ask me, is it difficult to help my wife? I can tell you yes. I can answer you yes. But it's not because of my expertise. It's because of the dual relationship.
I think a lot of people who have loved ones who are dealing with mental health challenges, it's very easy from the other end to just say, think positive, or it's okay, or just dust it off. And that may not necessarily be the case to heal the one that is dealing with mental health challenges. So what can the supportive partner, the supportive half, do to go through these times?
The best way to do that is to first we acknowledge, okay, you are not feeling well. We need to help this client understand. We understand, and there's an approval. That's where they start to process their feeling. If you have a family member who is suffering from some mental issues, that will be very, very crucial. That will be very helpful.
Thank you so much, Ivan, for sharing your story and for sharing with us so much about mental health. For those of you who are still watching, remember to please like, share, and subscribe. With that, thank you so much, Ivan, and we'll see you again next time.